the members didn't die off doing, because rapper was always a young man's sport, but I think we, especially our generation, our generation now.
That's a lie, right? Not a young man's
well, no, but that was always. But I'm saying, that was the stigma
that
to
was
it,
the myth.
and that's a perception to it that it was a young man's game, meaning that because my aim was always like you couldn't have a G-Rap. Oh, you could have a G-Rap, you could have a Daddy Kane, you could have a Rakim selling out these shows, but we can see a Nas or a Jay-Z now selling out these shows who can still keep the culture going, where even the young people might not even be familiar with the music, saying, these are the guys right here. We gotta show homage and show respect, where like a Rakim might not unfortunately get that respect now, but we're now starting to see it with these rappers. They can get the respect that we can say, okay, that you can be at any age to make that music and prolong your career, prolong that culture and your influence.
All right, man. We're gonna roll into the top 5 for the last 10 years because we like, we're a podcast that we like to be comprehensive, with what we do.
I've been waiting for this for my whole life.
So this is more interesting to me than the top 5 all time. You know what I mean? I enjoyed that, man. I enjoy y'all top 5s.
Now listen, before we get that started, is this top 5 that are our favorites, or this is just top 5 as far as sales and?
No, your top 5.
We talking about
personal.
We talking about top 5.
Speak your shit. Speak
whatever your piece
your feeling is. You know what I mean?
Top 5.
We're not talking about sales.
Nothing.
I don't know. Whatever. He can talk
about sales. We're talking about sales, but
whatever,
we're saying
whatever you want to talk about.
I'm not even.
Whatever you want to talk about. We're talking about top 5.
We're talking about 2000.
Because here's the thing. Our criteria is all subjective. Okay. So our criterias are all different.
All right. So
whatever it means to you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like if sales means that, then incorporate that into your decision. Okay. Yeah, for sure.
All right, so can I spark it off real quick?
So you got Yachty? Yachty number 5? Yachty number 5?
Oh, never. You'll never.
21 Savage?
Listen, here's my thing. From 2007 to 2017, music in general, hip hop music in general, lyrically has fucking plummeted. The shit that's allowed in hip hop since 2007 up until 2017, shit has as far as mainstream hip hop, as far as what's popular, lyrics don't matter no more. Underground lyrics matter. Underground niggas is giving people business, but as far as mainstream, that shit is not where it used to be. And I blame ringtone rap, but
I feel like this is a great period. I feel like once 07 came, there was a lot of good quality rap. You know what I mean?
I think mainstream.
Yeah, I think 05, 06 was dark years. 04, 05, 6 was dark years. 07. This is why this is interesting to me, and I love this period of rap. And I give my 5 right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so my top 5.
Oh, we're just 5. We're just going 5 1. Everybody.
We'll do round table.
Okay.
Round table. What we got? But my 5, I didn't do it. All right, I didn't organize it. So I go off the hedge. I gotta throw. So we talking about 2007 to 2017. I'm gonna just tell y'all the artists that crossed my mind: Kendrick Lamar, Odyssey, Terminology, Royce da 5'9", Blue, T.I., Styles P, Fabulous, Big Crit. Not all of them made it.
Thank you.
But my number 5, I gotta go with Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick, at this point, he's 3 albums in, and to me, like that third album is where I really gauge you. Like, are you here to stay, or you just like fly by night?
Right.
Because we got a couple dudes that got good 1 album, good 2 albums, but your third album is where it's like, yo, that's the de facto. So with this last album, damn, I had to really listen to it, and I really just got my teeth into it 2 weeks ago. Honestly, to be truthful with you, and Kendrick Lamar. He's one of those guys where if I see his name pop up on any music feed, I'm hitting play. Okay, We're talking the last 10 years. Section 80 to me was a classic. Good Kid, Mad City was a classic. To Pimp a Butterfly, that album was a mood album. It's a classic. This next album, Damn, I loved it a lot. You know, like I can't say it's a classic, but I'm digging it, and I even like the Untitled Sessions. I just feel like Kendrick Lamar, he's got a sprinkle with Nas, he's got a sprinkle with Rakim, but then he got that West Coast grit to him.
You got that 3K.
He got that 3 stacks too. But I love, and let's just focus on the West Coast real quick. West Coast artists have a duty. They can't come out portraying nothing else but gangbanging shit. They just can't. Like, look at their history. You know, DJ Pooh, Ice Cube, NWA, Ice-T, Tash, Exhibit, Dr. Dre. The list goes on and on. I can continue to name names. Like, they have no choice but to come out on a hard level. Even Murs early stuff was gangster. The Alcoholics, you know, they were like party rappers, but it was gangster on the inside. And I think Kendrick keeps to that method, you know, to the Corrupt, the Dog Pounds, all that good stuff, the Death Row, Tupac. He's a good synergy. He's a good synergy for just, you know, quote unquote, I guess real hip hop, like whatever you want to say, real hip hop. But for me, it's real shit. It's real soul music. It's real soul. I can bump my car and listen to his stuff, and I can really be confident on this person that I'm listening to, and I'm really big on that. I can't just bump people's stuff. You know, like if you got a hot song, you know, that's cool, whatever. But I have to really believe you, and honestly, like I have to really be able to take your lyrics in, because I want to learn something at the end of the day. If you're not teaching me, then I can always listen to a little party song or whatever. But Kendrick can give you both. So he's my 5 for the next 10, and he could have been 1, honestly. But he's 5 for me. Ray, what about you, Ray?
I mean, I have my 5. I didn't put them in order.
That's cool.
I'll throw Big Boy in at number 5.
Big Boy.
Yeah, I mean, I love that he has continued to, you know, just go solo and keep making music. It's clearly still in him. You know, from you know, Sir Lucius Left Foot to now. I mean, I think that his Def Jam, his proper like debut, I think that album was good enough that it could have been an Outkast album. I think it was just sonically on that level of an Outkast release. All you need is just Andre 3000 on the rest of that album, and it could have been a proper Outkast album. But he carried that well on his own. He's always been able to rap. It's not that suddenly he can rap now. No, he's always been able to rap. It's just that Andre's just on another level. You know, he's just exceptional. But Big Boy flat out knows how to make music. You know, nobody sounds like him.
It's a great choice.
He's got the bars, and I like, again, that he's somebody who's over 40, can out-rap everybody in their 20s right now, or maybe people pushing 30, and I mean, I truly mean that. This is a guy who he's clearly motivated by art. He done made all the money he has to make from music. You know, he doesn't have to make albums for money at all. You know, and I think he just puts out good albums. He put out a good album this year, Boomiverse. You know, I just think he's definitely worth his weight. I would love for another Outkast album later down the line, but if that never happens, I am more than okay with Big Boy just having a nice solo run, because he just knows how to make music. You never know what to expect, and he never slacks on the mic ever. So I got Big Boy at number 5 as far as 2007 to 2017.
I gotta turn back round and tell these hoes that I am the ace and I some bitch. That's just the way it goes. I be on that shit that I had you on that. I don't want no more. At this time I need all my freak hoes to get down on the floor. If you came to rep your set right now, nigga, let them know. If this jail I kick for stomping the head of the sleep up, kid, I go. I be out in them straight geeks.
I'm sorry, that's not actually Big Boy, but
Big Boy and Killer Mike.
well, Big Boy and Killer Mike. Yeah.
That was the Blue Ribbon thing.
But it counts.
No, it's his song.
So how we might fly away.
Great choice, Ray. Damn.
And you know, it's funny. when I was in my current top 5 for the last 10 years,
you got that Phantogram album though? Him and Big Boy Phantogram? Yeah, the Big Grams. Y'all got that joint?
That Big Gram joint is a problem.
It's hot.
I'm sorry, I can't hear. Which album you talking about? Big Boy and who?
Yeah, Phantogram. They did a joint together.
Oh, Phantogram. Yeah. That was a nice little EP right there.
Yeah, that joint is hot.
Yeah.
That joint is hot.
Yeah, the Big Grams album. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, the Solutions, like you said, Solutions L. What's the other one?
Lucius.
They got Vicious Lies, Dangerous
Lies. I got both.
Yeah, Dangerous Rumors, and then Boomerverse.
I bought the CD. Boomerverse was like top albums of this year. I got them all on CD, man.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, that's definitely cracking my 10 for the year.
It's a great one, yo.
Let me.
Your number 5.
My number 5. I'll get to that. I just want to clarify. I mean, we have artists, but it's not like the lyrics. You know how the lyrics used to be in the 90s and the early 2000s. The top guy was like, they had bars. Top guy nowadays don't really have bars, but I still think it's great talent. So with that being said, within my top 5 in the past 10 years, I mean,
are your friends are dead? Are your friends are dead?
Negative. Unless we talking about the white men in my pocket.
I like that.
It's Meek, yo. It's Meek Mill. Real honestly, because as an MC myself, like early 2000s up into 2007, I watched this man really grow from this dirty nigga in the hood with dreads that can spit to busting Nicki ass. There's some chick that he said that he would always get, Meek, man. I pull a lot of inspiration from Meek. Not all the songs I can relate to. Like I can't relate to 1,000 Rollies and Wraiths and shit. Not yet. We on our way, but I just see somebody. I always like to see, a story from the beginning to the, or not to the end, but rags to riches type shit. But actually see it, and actually this person is from my city, and it's still in my city. And it's other people too, but I love Meek, man. I love Meek, and for Philly, man, I'll go. Anybody from Philly that's famous, I'll go to war for him, man.
Meek's a great one. Meek's a great one. B, it's on you. You got a 5 for the last 10.
Number 5, Wale.
All right, no one heard that.
Wale, he underrated. He underrated, man.
Wale is Brian's number 5.
Man, he real good. He a good dude. He got Matrimony. I mean, who else gonna do Who else gonna do skits with the Seinfeld? You know what I mean? Who else gonna do
I
that?
like that. That's a good pick.
And that's crazy to me. Love hate thing, 90210. Yeah. You know what I mean? Wale, you sleep on him. You sleep on this man.
You're right.
A lot of people do.
We do.
This man, he from the South. Well, borderline South. You know what I mean? DC area.
DMV, they in the middle.
In the middle. That's what I'm saying. You will call it down south, but not really. He slept on. He slept on. And Wale got a lot of good music in a lot of his albums. But people don't really take the time to listen to him because he don't come out with too many bangers. But back to what Armand said, it's not about the album hits. It's not about who got the most radio play. It's about who really putting the stuff out. It's about who willing to listen to what they gotta bring to the table. You know what I mean? Wale's always been there. Wale, I could bang him out. I could listen to him. I could rock with him. Yeah. Carry on.
I hit my number 5. Before I hit my number 5, would do 2 honorable mentions for number 5. Honorable mentions to Freddie Gibbs and Danny Brown. I think they're very underrated artists, and they just missed my cuts just because of other artists I felt that were kind of a little bit over them at the last minute. But definitely those 2 honorable mentions. My number 5 is going to go to J. Cole. He was definitely one of the dudes I was on from the very beginning. Brandon, I know, wasn't a fan at the beginning. He came later on in the game, but I remember the warm up and the come up.